I hate this idea that these lyricist guys, they are trying to take moral superiority while they lack honest introspection. Brother, most of y'all just can't make a fucking hook. That's why people don't care about it. No one's waiting for y'all to, in a lyrical way, tell us who you got a problem with. Most of y'all just can't make a catchy song to save y'all lives, right? Like, it feels like Kendrick just gave the blueprint, which, by the way, I think Kendrick could do it. Kendrick can make catchy songs. Kendrick just gave the blueprint, and because Drake bit the bullet, right, or bit the bait, every lyrical nigga now is trying to create moment by doing the ultimate call out with pre-prepared raps and pre-prepared tea. Oh, I got this tea on you that nobody knows. How the fuck do you only know the tea? We're blogs and we don't know the tea. Pusha, how do you keep getting all this tea scalding hot? That to me also is like, so every lyrical dude now, rather than actually doing some dope shit and maybe combining both words, I like what Jid just did. Him and Offset on a song. He's a lyrical guy more than not. And Offset makes great songs. They combine. That's going to be a moment. Dope song. I don't like this idea where all these lyrical guys now, like, we never hear from them. Like, they're dumb quiet. They're dumb quiet until it's time to sell an album, and they got the biggest problem with people now. Right? Like, Kendrick, mad quiet. Then as soon as it was time for him to, like, start rolling out some music, he got the biggest problem. Oh, well, fuck the big three. It's just Big Me. Okay, all right, brother. Okay. The more I watch this Pusha T thing, I get like a flashback of what would have life been like if Drake had treated, if Drake and someone close to Travis, I don't know if Travis is gonna listen to this, not Bumby, someone really close to Travis said, yo, I talked to Trav about this. I advised him, ignore this nigga. Like, ignore this nigga. Since Kendrick has popularized this punching up thing and getting a lift up by the person you're punching at.
I am Savvy Mike in this. Is I am Savvy Mike TV. And we got my nigga, DJ Akademiks, calling out Pusha T in the clips for quote unquote saying the Kendrick Lamar verse got leaked when they're intentionally sending it to PR people, sending it to people everywhere. So niggas got the verse. Like, niggas, at least in the industry, I don't have the verse. I ain't that much in the industry, unfortunately. We're getting there, hopefully. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I could be blessed enough to, receive a clips leak. But till then, or hear the whole album, like get the whole album, like, oh shit. Hey, I am Savvy Mike. Here's the whole clip album. We hope you enjoy it. Cool. Maybe one day. But till then, we sit here, we react, listen, and commentate over what others in that hip-hop media landscape have to say. And DJ Akademiks has some interesting opinions about this, seeing that he is a part of PR and promotion for most labels, if not all. Let's listen.
What y'all feel about it? By the way, my fair critique of this verse, dope ass verse, right? Dope ass verse. I think Kendrick usually does good verses. I only think it's slightly sad that the only time we're talking about, like, the excitement of this verse was to hear what he said about Drake. So it's a good verse, but, like, if we're gonna be honest, the excitement of the verse is to hear what he said about Drake. And now I'm like, okay, I gotta, like, let's peel back the layers and go listen. And no, I wish the excitement was just, yo, this is Kobe in his prime. This is Kobe in his prime, and you're watching a masterwork.
Now, I do want to provide some pushback here because I don't believe this verse was recorded after the beef. I think it was recorded before the beef because I have been listening to a lot of clips, interviews, And they made it very clear that they've been recording this album for at least the past maybe 4 or 5 years. So they probably did this verse before all of that happened. And I think that's the reason it really didn't sound like it was a Drake diss in there. Because Kendrick, ever since that beef did go, like, he has been subliminally just always trying to find a way to throw a little subtle shot at him. Which is fine. That's what he deserves to do. He won. But at the same time, I think the problem with this verse was at it coming out at this time, the optics of it just made it look crazy. The optics of it made it look wild. And it was like Pusha T and Kendrick, two of Drake's biggest ops. The two everyone would say he lost to. Teaming up on a song together for the new album called Whips and Chains? No. And I think that's what caused the whole hoopla. It didn't have nothing to do with what Kendrick said, because if you heard the verse, like I heard it, I didn't react to it because it was like, well, one, I want to wait until the song actually comes out. You feel me? Like, then we can react to it. But till then, every post that I've been seeing, every leak that I've been seeing is just like some put together shit. It's not the actual song. I want to hear the actual song. So that's where I'm at with it. But, regardless of it, I like the Kendrick verse, if that's the verse that's on there. Now, if they were real niggas, they'd be putting a whole different verse on there. That's what I would do. I'd be like, you know what, fuck it, take that off. Let's really add some flame to the fire, in my opinion. But I don't think Kendrick's that much of a real nigga, unless Drake is calling him out. I'm just saying.
And that should be enough to get headlines, right? Or maybe I'm just looking at it wrong, but I feel like the entire verse, again, he raps good, but I'm like, wait, where is he talking about Drake? And maybe I'm only saying that because I'm a huge Drake fan or whatever, but we heard about this verse while they were talking about the verse in an interview. And the whole premise was that it was like this super crazy verse that Universal had to stop, that it didn't destroy Drake. And I was just like, oh, wow, what could that be? And then we get to find out, it's like, yeah, it's a pretty good verse, but it's not really saying much about Drake. So now I'm like, okay. But it's W promo, right? I think the clips, they're on a generational run of milking. When I mean milking, pause. Like, all of this stuff for some type of promotion, like all these interviews that, Pusha T interview, all these interviews he's doing, like, it. What's so funny? I never knew Pusha T had this much issue with people. Like, for a guy who's like reasonably quiet and sticks to himself, I never knew he had this much problems with people. Almost to the point that I was listening to him like almost like complain. That I'm almost like, yo, dude, the problem might be you. The problem might be you, right?
We don't even want you here, to be honest. Like, we're not here to hognob with any rappers, and I personally don't like rappers who don't rap.
Right.
Like, I don't want to hear that.
Like, there's a part of like snobby hip hop that I don't respect, and it's because it's like, yo, Pusha, you're dope. Everybody knows you're dope, but like these other guys, they don't like, especially with Travis. We've never heard. Travis never makes niggas like you the center of his campaign. Even if he likes you or not, we're not going to hear 5 Travis in interviews or 2 Travis songs about you. So then when I hear you making your thing all about him, and it's not like some shit that happened last week, bro, it happened like over a year ago or whenever. When it happened so long ago, I'm like, dog, so you sat on this feeling and you bottled it up as a street dude who raps well. You thought about this feeling you had about this guy over one incident, and you bottled it up just to only now let it go on your press run, bro. Are you serious? Like there's fans are just smarter than that now. Like, we can see through it. Like, even if you do have a point, you sat on this one feeling. You didn't do the man thing of get on the phone and be like, yo, Trav, I thought that was whack. Yo, Trav, yo, what's up with this, man? Yo, let's talk as men. You sat on this feeling, pause, for a year or more, only to then bring it up while trying to sell an album. I don't know. It feels contrived.
Like, I don't want it. So, to come and interrupt the session, to do something backhanded and backbiting, and not for nothing, like, man, I didn't had to put my arm around you before.
Also, I hate this idea. That these lyricist guys, they are trying to take moral superiority while they lack honest introspection. Brother, most of y'all just can't make a fucking hook. That's why people don't care about it. No one's waiting for y'all to, in a lyrical way, tell us who you got a problem with. Most of y'all just can't make a catchy song to save y'all lives, right? Like, it feels like Kendrick just gave the blueprint, which, by the way, I think Kendrick could do it. Kendrick can make catchy songs. Kendrick just gave the blueprint, and because Drake bit the bullet, right, or bit the bait, every lyrical nigga now is trying to create moment by doing the ultimate call out with pre-prepared raps and pre-prepared tea. Oh, I got this tea on you that nobody knows. How the fuck do you only know the tea? We're blogs and we don't know the tea. Pusha, how do you keep getting all this tea scalding hot? That to me also is like, so every lyrical dude now, rather than actually doing some dope shit and maybe combining both words, I like what Jid just did. Him and Offset on a song. He's a lyrical guy more than not. And Offset makes great songs. They combine. That's going to be a moment, dope song. I don't like this idea where all these lyrical guys now, like, we never hear from them. Like, they're dumb quiet. They're dumb quiet until it's time to sell an album, and they got the biggest problem with people now. Right? Like, Kendrick, mad quiet. Then as soon as it was time for him to, like, start rolling out some music, he got the biggest problem. Oh, well, fuck the big three. It's just Big Me. Okay, all right, brother. Okay. The more I watch this Pusha T thing, I get like a flashback of what would have life been like if Drake had treated, and someone close to Travis, I don't know if Travis is gonna listen to this, not Bumby, someone really close to Travis said, yo, I talked to Trav about this. I advised him, ignore this nigga. Like, ignore this nigga. Since Kendrick has popularized this punching up thing and getting a lift up by the person you're punching at, niggas is, I literally had a conversation with lit rappers. Like, I'm talking about 2 of the top 5 rappers. And they're now saying this is exactly why Jay-Z just subliminally disses you niggas to death. Because the moment a nigga actually, like, even engages, they have nothing to win. They can't win. Because you're a smaller rapper, you are looking for, it's more of a clout chase more than actually having some real credence. It's usually really just hate. And it's hate because one person's doing way better than you. So the person told me, they're like, I don't think Travis, I talked to Travis. I told him, Travis, don't respond. Don't respond to this guy, man. You respond to this guy, you're going to give him the moment he wants. He has something hidden in the tuck. He probably has 3 songs already made. He has like all the tea in the world. He's going to come out with some bullshit and then try to make it seem like he's some moral high ground. And people online like to see people on top lose. You have nothing to win. Just ignore him. And I actually have to agree. You know what I mean? I know Bun B said some other shit.
I would have to disagree with Ak here. I would have to push back on this one. Because at the end of the day, one thing to it, 2 things for certain. I feel like Pusha T is the type of person that unless you give him ammo to shoot, he won't shoot. Like he won't have no reason to shoot. But if you're giving me a reason to shoot at you, if you're giving me a reason to call you out, if you're giving me a reason and I really just don't like you, then I'm going to take this opportunity to express to the world how much I don't like you. And it's just rap at the end of the day. I get, saying, oh, they're punching up. This person has more fan base, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, these people Travis Scott, Playboy Cardi, whoever you want to name, Drake, they're eating off of hip hop culture. And so if we're going to allow you to eat off hip hop culture, if we're going to allow you to use hip hop culture to whatever benefit you want to use it for and reap the rewards of it, then you can get called out. Like, at the end of the day, I don't see no... Travis Scott is a horrible rapper if he doesn't have Saha the Prince in the fucking room. If he doesn't have a ghostwriter in the room. That's just the truth. That's just the fucking truth. At the end of the day. So yes, while we don't look for Travis Scott to rap, while we don't listen to his music for his raps, regardless of it, he's making hip-hop music. He is, in a sense, rapping on these rappers because he is. He is putting 1632s together. He's rapping verses. He's doing his auto-tune thing, but that's because he thinks he's fucking a mini Kanye West. And look, Kanye West had help, but clearly Kanye West knows what help to get and knows what help to not get. Travis Scott hasn't learned that yet. And he hasn't learned how to keep whatever help he's getting happy. Like, look, you're my help. I'm going to make sure you stay happy. Because if he does that, then we get better music. So regardless of it, I don't see no problem with Pusha T calling out a rapper like Travis Scott. I don't see no problem with actual lyricists calling out the bullshit that we have to listen to and hear on a yearly basis. I don't. Because at the end of the day, it's bullshit and it needs to be called out. While, yes, it's fun to listen to. While, yes, I'm sure white people and other people want to make TikToks on it and dance to it. It's cool and everything. But at the end of the day, this is still rap. This is still hip-hop. That's my whole thing with Kendrick responding to Joey Badass. It feels like these K-bots went from being connoisseurs of hip hop culture last year to, if it doesn't like benefit the guy I'm rooting for, then I'm gonna diminish it. No, he shouldn't respond to Joey Badass. Joey, he couldn't even. That's what niggas was in my comments saying. He barely could handle Rayvon and Daylight. I was like, are you dead ass? Like, he handled them well by himself. Only made a tag on one track. And you went to go get the nigga that Daylight don't want to fucking do a rap battle with. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, what are we doing? I get you got your biases, and I get you want to have your biases, but at the same fucking time, we gotta be honest and fucking real. If this is rap, and we're treating it as rap is, the root of it, the culture of it, then if a nigga is bombing on you, dissing you, subliminally dissing you while fucking killing your troops, at some point you gotta come out to play. Period. Or I'm to think you're scared. I hate people like that. No, I'm calling you out. Let's do it. Let's do whatever we gotta do. But if you duck and dodge, like, oh, this isn't about me. I'm on tour. You're scared. That's just a fact. Call me a Drake stan. I'm not even a Drake stan. They're calling me a Drake stan. What? Drake. If I'm a Drake stan, I am the worst Drake stan of all time. Drake hates me if I'm a fan of him. Which is crazy to me. Like, no, I'm not a Drake stan. Look, I just call it how I see it. And Kendrick should be responding to Joey Badass. Does Travis Scott have to respond to Pusha T? No. Because one is going to be ghost written if it is a response. And two, it's going to be ass. He's not going to be good enough. He's not going to want to box with this guy. And the people that are advising him not to, keep doing that. Because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear him even attempt to. Anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I am Savvy Mike in this. It's I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.